we are back live from the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm Shira with Swizz Beatz.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
I know, and thank you for supporting. You are designing some of these, right? The Samsung Galaxy tabs, which we are giving away tonight to lucky winners who tweet hashtag Hope
the
number 4 children. You can't win one, though. Damn. So what can we expect from your designs? What are you bringing to the table?
I brought some culture. You know, I brought some culture. My theme is goddess. You know,
I love it.
For all the beautiful goddess in the world.
And those could be for guys or girls.
Yeah, they could be for guys and girls. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And you do some incredible work in the Bronx, the Charter School for Music.
Yes, the Bronx Arts, yeah.
And why is that important to you, and how did you get involved?
Well, first and foremost, I'm from the South Bronx.
Yeah.
And I got involved through a mutual friend. And when I went there, I felt so inspired from their talent, their energy. And I'm like, man, you know, I used to live right up the block from here.
Wow.
You know, we do a lot of work in Africa and you know, a lot of different places in need, but I want to give back also where I used to play in the playgrounds at, you know, for kids that are beautiful and amazing.
Have things changed when you go back?
Well, I was just on my old block, and it changed for the worse.
No way, really?
It changed for the worse, and I walked through where I used to live from one side of the projects all the way to the back, and I remember the parks where I used to play at, you know, it's gated. It was like
really
a crime scene or something happened, and I said to myself, you know, I have to rebuild this stuff, you know, just because, you know, the kids don't even have opportunities, you know, to play. So they're getting into the gangs and different things like that. And so I think a person like myself and others should see these issues and get involved, and not only, you know, depend on the city and this, that, and the third. Like, you know, we have voices, we have friends, you know, we buy expensive things. Like, let's team up together and do some positive things for the streets and where we grew up at.
Why are charter schools the way to go? Is that the future?
I think all educational systems are the future. I just think that, me personally, I think all education should be free as well. You know, for all kids that's willing to learn. But I think that any format that's set to specialize in arts and education, I support. You know, the charter school is what I'm into, but I just think that forward thinking on the educational front is the way to go with technology and things like that.
How did you get yourself out of that? If you growing up in the Bronx, I mean, obviously you're saying it was better than it is now, but you know, did you have mentors? Like, what you got you to where you are today?
I give that all to God, you know, because I was heavy into the streets. You know, I was the same person like those other kids running around. The only thing I had a passion for was art and music, and I didn't really know I had a passion for it. I just knew that I was drawn to it at that time, and I just stuck with it through all the trials and tribulations. I still stuck with it, and you know, God blessed me with the gift to make it out of there.
And how are you using social media as an artist to connect with fans and engage bigger communities?
Oh man, social media has been a blessing for me because, you know, through Instagram and Twitter, you know, I'm able to bring people into spaces that they might not be able to go into. I'm able to take up-and-coming new artists and show the world their paintings and show the world their, you know, photography or what have you. And, you know, I'm able to support this event right here and let people know this is what we're doing today, you know, without going through a big publicist. No disrespect to the publicist, but it's like a hand-to-hand exchange which I think the fans, you know, they respect it more. And I love
Alicia's into it as well, your lovely wife.
Yes, she's definitely into it.
Yeah, do you have like social media etiquette rules as a couple? Like, you can't tweet that, date night. You
can't tweet a picture with your shirt off from the gym. Okay.
What about your kid? You can't, I mean, you don't tweet, you know, anything with your baby. That's a rule.
We have a rule on that.
Yeah.
We'll do a picture, like if we know that he's going to get the photo taken anyway, we'll take a better picture. It's like, you know what? He's coming out with us today at the event. You know, let's take the picture and our selfie.
Well, thank you so much for being here today.